Marriage is like Wi-Fi. You think you're connected, but someone hacks your password and starts streaming their own show. I'm Jake Miller, a 32-year-old software nerd from suburban California. This is my true story of how my wife, Ashley, turned pet sitting into a side hustle with the pool guy. Trust me, it's juicier than your grandma's gossip. Ashley and I have been married for 5 years. She's a self-proclaimed Instagram star, always posing with smoothies or yoga mats. I'm just a guy who codes and forgets to take out the trash. Things got stale, but I blamed work stress. Never thought she'd cheat in our neighbor's house. Our neighbor Maggie, a 68-year-old dog lover, trusted Ashley to watch her 2 pups. Chanel's a snobby poodle, and Winston's a lazy bulldog. Ashley jumped at the chance to pet sit while Maggie visited her new grandkid. I thought, cool, she's being nice. Big mistake. Then Maggie called me one night, her voice shaky. Her security camera caught Ashley with a guy who wasn't me. My heart dropped like a bad Wi-Fi signal. I got the video, and there was Ashley, kissing Chad the pool guy. They disappeared into Maggie's bedroom. 6 times. This story's about betrayal, TikTok roasts, and me making Ashley regret it. Want the full drama? Hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell to catch every second. Life in our California suburb felt normal, or so I thought. This place is a drama factory. Neighbors snoop through curtains, and gossip spreads faster than a wildfire. I'm a software engineer, glued to my laptop, chugging cold coffee. Ashley, my wife, lived for Instagram likes. She'd spend hours picking filters but never drank her aesthetic smoothies. Our marriage wasn't perfect. 5 years in, we were like an old car, still running, but creaking. I'd code late, and Ashley would scroll Instagram. We'd talk maybe 3 sentences a day, dinner's in the fridge. Thanks. Don't forget the trash. I figured we were just tired. Turns out, Ashley was planning her own reality show. Maggie O'Connor lived 3 houses down. She's 68, loves her dogs more than people, and has a security system sharper than the CIA. Her poodle, Chanel, acts like she owns the block. Winston, her bulldog, only moves for food. Ashley borrowed them for lifestyle photos, posing in yoga gear with captions like "Live slow, love big." Maggie and Ashley got tight. Ashley would visit, pretending to care about Maggie's stories while glued to her phone. I found it annoying when Maggie dropped by with cookies, talking about her son's new baby. But Ashley called it sweet, so I let it slide. I thought she was being kind. Spoiler, she wasn't. One day, Maggie was thrilled. Her son had a baby girl, and she planned to visit Texas. Problem was, Chanel and Winston needed a sitter. Before I could ask how long, Ashley volunteered. "Maggie, I'll handle it. Dog sitting's my jam." I raised an eyebrow. Ashley barely walked our Roomba, let alone dogs. Maggie showed Ashley the ropes, organic kibble for Chanel, belly rubs for Winston. Ashley nodded, snapping pics of the instructions for Instagram, not actual use. She started the gig the next day. After work, she'd change into cute outfits and head to Maggie's. "Chanel loves me, and Winston just sleeps," she'd say. I nodded, impressed. Ashley even cleaned Maggie's place, wiping down counters and fluffing pillows. "Maggie's old, so I'm helping out," she told me. I thought, wow, my wife's got a heart. I was proud, maybe too proud. Little did I know, Ashley wasn't just cleaning, she was setting the stage for her secret rendezvous. I kept coding, oblivious to the storm coming. Ashley's kindness was a cover. My world was about to crash, thanks to a call from Maggie. Her dogs were fine, but my marriage? Not so much. I had no clue the Wi-Fi of our life was about to disconnect for good. I sat frozen, staring at my laptop. Maggie's email glared back, titled "Video from Mom's Camera." My hands shook like I'd mainland caffeine. Clicking that link could ruin everything, but I had to know. Was Ashley really cheating? I took a deep breath and hit play. The video was grainy but clear enough. Maggie's living room appeared, with that hideous green sofa she loved. Ashley walked in, rocking her usual yoga outfit. She filled Chanel's bowl with kibble, patted Winston's head, and plopped on the sofa. So far, so normal. Then she started texting, smirking in a way I'd never seen. 10 minutes later, the doorbell rang. Ashley jumped up, fixed her hair, and opened the door. In walked Chad Wilson, the pool guy with muscles bigger than his IQ. They hugged like I didn't exist, then kissed, sloppy, like a bad rom-com. Chad whispered something, Ashley giggled, and they headed to Maggie's bedroom. My stomach churned. The video didn't show the bedroom, but 20 minutes later, they came out. Ashley's hair looked like it survived a tornado. Chad buttoned his shirt, grinning like he'd won the lottery. Ashley checked her phone, fixed her makeup, and left. I wanted to scream, but my throat was tight. There wasn't just one video. Maggie's son sent 6, each from a different day. 6 times Ashley brought Chad to Maggie's house. 6 times they turned her bedroom into a low-budget adult film set. One clip showed Chad chugging a beer, leaving a ring on Maggie's glass table. The disrespect made my blood boil. I called Maggie back, my voice barely steady. I saw the videos. It's real, she sighed, heavy with guilt. Jake, I didn't want to hurt you. I just couldn't keep quiet. She explained her son installed the cameras years ago for safety. She rarely checked them, but missed her dogs and logged in. Her son spotted Ashley and Chad first. I put on my glasses and saw it was her, Maggie said. I'm so sorry, Jake. I told her it wasn't her fault. Ashley betrayed us both. I asked her to keep it quiet until I confronted Ashley. Maggie agreed, but I knew this neighborhood. Gossip spreads like glitter, impossible to contain. I texted Ashley, come home now. We need to talk. She replied instantly, what's the rush? Just fed Chanel, I laughed bitterly. Fed Chanel and hooked up with Chad, more like. I didn't respond. I wanted to see her face when I played the video. The clock ticked. Showtime was coming. The house was dead quiet, except for the clock ticking like a countdown to chaos. My laptop sat open, Chad and Ashley's kiss frozen on the screen. I sipped a beer, trying to stay calm, but my brain was a hurricane of rage and hurt. Ashley was about to walk in, and I was ready to unload. The door creaked open. Ashley strolled in, yoga gear on, phone in hand. She flashed her Instagram-perfect smile. Why's your face all grumpy, babe? She asked, tossing her bag down. I pointed to the couch. Sit. We're talking. Her smile faded, but she sat, arms crossed, still clueless. Ashley, I said, my voice ice cold, how do you explain turning Maggie's house into a motel? Her eyes widened, but she laughed it off. What are you talking about? I'm just watching her dogs. Chanel and Winston are fine. I grabbed the laptop, hit play, and shoved it in her face. This look like dog sitting to you? The video rolled. Ashley's jaw dropped as she saw herself kissing Chad. That's not. You're wrong, she stammered. I cut her off. Wrong? Maggie's camera caught you 6 times, Ashley. 6. You and Chad in her bedroom, on her bed. Her face went pale, like she'd seen a ghost. She tried to play it cool, but her voice cracked. Jake, it was a mistake. I was lonely. You're always working, I laughed, sharp and bitter. Lonely? So you hook up 6 times in Maggie's house? You didn't just cheat on me, you screwed over a sweet old lady who trusted you. Ashley's eyes filled with tears, but I wasn't buying it. She dropped to her knees, grabbing my hand. Please, Jake, don't make this a big deal. I'll stop seeing Chad. We can fix this. I pulled away. Fix this? You threw our marriage in the trash and disrespected Maggie. We're done. She begged, sobbing now. Jake, I've got nowhere to go. Don't kick me out. I pointed to the door. You managed to sneak around with Chad. You'll figure it out. Pack your stuff. I stormed to her room, threw her clothes into a suitcase, and dragged it to the door. Here's your stuff. Get out. Ashley stood, tears streaming, but I didn't care. She grabbed the suitcase, muttering about coming back to talk. I slammed the door. The silence hit hard. I felt betrayed, but also stupid for not seeing it sooner. I texted Maggie, promising to care for her dogs. Then I sat, staring at nothing, planning my next move. The next morning, I woke up feeling like roadkill. My head throbbed, my heart ached, but I had to move forward. I called a divorce lawyer named Mike, who sounded like he belonged in a mob movie. Jake, no kids, no shared accounts? This'll be quick, he said. I sighed in relief. One less headache. I needed to see Maggie. I grabbed a pepperoni pizza and some flowers, hoping to cheer her up. She opened the door, Chanel barking like a tiny dictator. Winston just snorted. Jake, you didn't have to, Maggie said, but she smiled at the pizza. We sat, and I spilled everything, the videos, the fight, the breakup. Maggie shook her head. I thought Ashley was my friend. How could she do this in my house? I put my hand on hers. It's not your fault, Maggie. You saved me by telling the truth. She nodded, but I could see she felt guilty. I hated that Ashley hurt her too. The neighborhood, meanwhile, was buzzing. By noon, everyone knew. Linda from across the street told Susan, who told her Zumba group. Tina, Ashley's best friend, texted me, "Is it true about Ashley and the pool guy?" I replied, "6 videos, Tina. Want to see?" She didn't respond. Probably in shock. Maggie's Tea Club spread the word faster. They nicknamed Ashley Pool Girl. I overheard 2 neighbors laughing about it at the mailbox. Pool Girl? Sounds like a bad reality show, I thought. I didn't stop the gossip. Ashley earned it. I just wanted the divorce done and to move on. But Ashley had other plans. A few days later, I thought the worst was over. The divorce was in motion, and the neighborhood had a new nickname for Ashley. Then Tina sent me an Instagram link. "Jake, she's lost it," she wrote. I opened it and saw Ashley live streaming, mascara streaking like a horror movie villain. "Jake's lying," she cried. "He faked a video to ruin me." She claimed I was mentally abusive and made it all up to divorce her. I stared at my phone, stunned. Abusive? Me? The guy who let her pick every Netflix movie? I was furious. Ashley wasn't just denying it, she was rewriting the story. I wasn't letting her get away with that. I opened TikTok, an app I barely used, and got to work. I clipped a short video from Maggie's camera, showing Ashley kissing Chad before they headed to the bedroom. I blurred Maggie's house to protect her, then posted it with the caption, "This is Ashley pet sitting. #poolgirlbusted." I hit upload, thinking, let's see you lie now. The video blew up. Thousands of views in hours, and #poolgirlbusted trended locally. Comments poured in, "She thought cameras don't snitch? Drop the full video, Jake." I didn't, out of respect for Maggie. But I replied to a few, "Trust me, there's enough footage for a miniseries." Tina called me, shaken. "Jake, I had no idea Ashley was this bad. That video's real." I nodded. "Yeah, she's a better actress than I thought." Ashley called me, screaming, "Why'd you post that? I'll sue you for privacy invasion." I laughed. "Sue me? It's Maggie's camera, not yours. Good luck." She threatened a revenge porn lawsuit. I cut her off. "Talk to a lawyer, Ashley. Or maybe apologize to Chanel and Winston first." I hung up, feeling like I just knocked out a heavyweight. Her livestream comments turned against her. People tagged her, asking why she lied. She was cornered, and I wasn't sorry. Ashley went radio silent after the TikTok disaster. Her Instagram went private, her TikTok vanished. Tina said she moved to her sister's in Nevada for a fresh start. Fresh start? More like new turf to stir up trouble. The neighborhood kept whispering about Pool Girl, but I told Maggie to ignore it. "You didn't cause this," I said. Ashley did. The divorce wrapped up fast, thanks to Mike. No shared assets, no drama in court. I started hitting the gym, not to look like a model, but to burn off the anger. A month in, I caught my reflection and thought, not bad, Jake. Almost Thor, budget version. It felt good to feel strong. I met Lila at a local bar. She's a bartender with a sharp wit and killer mojitos. We're not official, but her laugh makes life brighter. She doesn't post yoga pics or cheat in old ladies' houses, so she's already a win. We grab drinks, talk, and I'm starting to move on. I still visit Maggie, fixing her leaky pipes or walking Chanel and Winston. She always says, "Jake, don't bother," but her smile says otherwise. Once, she told me, "You're a good guy. Don't let that trash drag you down." I grinned. "Maggie, you're the real hero here. Thanks for the truth." Betrayal stings, but it taught me something. People like Ashley hide behind perfect facades, but they're hollow inside. I'm rebuilding, one gym session, one mojito at a time. Life's not perfect, but it's mine, and I'm done with weak signals. So, that's the saga of how Ashley's pet sitting turned into a TikTok takedown. She thought she could fool me, Maggie, and 2 innocent dogs. But cameras don't lie, and the internet doesn't forget. Her lies crumbled under #poolgirlbusted, and I walked away stronger. Not gonna lie, exposing her felt good. Here's the takeaway: if you're gonna cheat, avoid houses with better security than Fort Knox. If you get betrayed, don't cry in a corner. Drop the receipts and let the truth do the talking. I learned to spot fakes like Ashley and value real ones like Maggie. She risked our friendship to tell me the truth. Now, I'm living my best life. Gym, code, and Lila's mojitos keep me going. No more drama, just good vibes and strong Wi-Fi. Ashley's probably posting smoothies somewhere else, but that's not my problem. I've got Chanel, Winston, and a new chapter to write. Thanks for watching this wild ride. If you love the drama, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. What would you do if you caught your partner on camera? Drop your stories in the comments. I'm ready for more chaos. See you next time, and keep your Wi-Fi locked tight.